Hi, I want to do some more Brazilian Bossa Nova stuff. So this is the third lesson that I've done on this stuff, and I'm working on getting the patterns progressively more interesting. So we started off with the basic pattern. It's the most simple Bossa Nova pattern. And then I added alternating string sets. So you can see that string set 2-3-4 or 4-3-2 D, G, B, and alternating between that and string set 3-2-1. What I want to do today is introduce alternating bass. So that's when you play the first bass note of the bar. There's a root A, so the chord's A minor, so there's a root. And then you play the second bass note, the fifth, which in this case is E. So in this instance, I'm playing the A string and then the E string below it. So the pattern's going to go like this. It's going to be the same basic pattern, and the chord I'm holding is an A minor 7, but it's an open voicing at the 5th fret. So I'm playing 5th fret, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. There we go. Second finger, middle finger on the D string, and ring finger on the G at the 5th fret, and then open 5, 5, open, open. And this is how the pattern's going to go. 2, 3, 4. So I'm just playing the root and then the 5th, and you can easily use this this idea with any chord. So hold A minor 7 here. That's open to open A, 2nd fret D, open G, 1st fret on the B, and open E. It's 2 finger chords. It's pretty easy. And I've got a choice. I can either play the open A and then the E below, or I can play the upper string set and play the root below the A and then the 5th on the D string. So the important thing is that you can identify with chords which note is the root and which note is the 5th, and that varies from chord to chord. So let's say I take a D minor 9 here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 3rd position. So that's your first finger's at the 3rd fret, and the fingering is 2 on fret 5, 3 on index. Sorry, middle finger on fret 5, index on fret 3, ring on fret 5, and pinky on fret 5. That's 5, 4, 3, 2. And if I want to do the alternating bass, I've got to move my middle finger like so, from the A to the E string. That's pretty nice. Speed it up. Now we can also include the alternating between the lower string set and the upper string set. Now, as I said before, if you're doing it with this kind of chord, you've got to get your ring finger bar sorted out, which is pretty tricky. So I don't want to hold you up with that. So I'm going to go back to the open A shape here. A minor, 5th fret, and I'm going to play the strings, all the strings, all 4 fingers. Oh yeah. Then I'm going to play the upper set, then I'm going to play the lower E, that's the 5th, I'm going to play the lowest set. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Speed it up a bit and it flows nicely. Now, one point I want to make again is that cut. So after you do the first chord, you pluck and then drop your fingers down. You get a choppy sound. That's very important with this style because the short chords add shape and emphasis to the rhythm. So now I'm gonna take a left-hand pattern so for you to apply this rhythm to, and this is a good general idea because it gets a bit boring just playing the same chord. So it's going to go like this. So that is second finger, middle finger on the 5th fret D, ring finger 5th fret G, and then and the other strings are open. Then I'm going to release my middle finger and put my index finger on fret 4 on the D. Then I'm going to move that index finger back 1 fret to fret 3 on the D. I'm going to move it forward again. So that gives me A minor 7, A minor 6, A minor flat 6. I don't actually know what this chord is. I could work it out, but I'm not going to worry about it here. Bar 1, bar 2, bar 3, bar 4, the same as bar 2. So we basically got a little melody line in the middle of the chords, middle voice. Okay, so first off I'm going to do it just with the basic right hand pattern. Now I'm going to add upper notes, upper string sets. Now I'm going to do the basic pattern with just the bass notes, alternating. And finally I'm going to add the upper string sets. I'm going to speed up. That's it. So, just take your typical bossa nova chords and apply that kind of pattern. So, when you're dealing with bossa nova stuff, it pretty much breaks down into the kind of chord voicings that are typical Brazilian chords, and I'll do some lessons on that, and the kinds of right-hand patterns that are typical. So it's easy to learn one separate from the other, but when you put them together, it's all the more interesting. That makes the complete rhythm style. You know. So I'll just show you what I mean. These are D minor 7, D flat 7 sharp 9, C minor 9, I meant D minor, yeah. C minor 9, B7 sharp 9 and B6 9 or B major 7. So that's a typical kind of Brazilian progression. But I'm going to do more on that later. Alright, so have a play around with that. Hope you enjoy that. And until next time, take it easy.